So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial using the Urban Decay Naked on the Run palette. If you haven't already seen my review, I will leave a link to that down below. But for now, let's just get into the tutorial. As usual, I'm going to speed through my sort of face foundation-y routine just to get to the eye part because foundation is really not that interesting. I'll show you the products, and all of the products that I use will be linked or listed down below. So check that out if you miss anything that I use. But yeah, let's get started. Alright, so now that that is done, I can move on to my eyes and the Naked Basics palette. No, Naked on the Run palette, sorry. As you know, because I'm sure you watched somebody's review video and you've probably seen it on blogs and on Instagram and everything, this is the Naked on the Run palette. It's it's almost like a full face palette because it's got the liners and the mascara and the shadows and the bronzer and everything in there. But basically I'm going to use as many of these as I can today, just to give you an idea of everything. So I'm going to start with this blush. I'm just using a sort of small powdery brush from Sephora. And this stuff's fairly pigmented, so I won't want to use too much. And as you can see, that's very pink. Hopefully you can see. On me, it's a really natural pink color, but it's also really easy to get too much for me. It is slightly shimmery, like most of the palette is fairly shimmery, but I think that's a really pretty blush color. The bronzer is not a favorite. It looks a little bit cool in the package, but it's a little bit warm for me, I think. And I'm just going to use this small angled brush. I'm just going to contour with this. Both of these powders are really nice and easy to work with. So that's pretty good. And it's bronzing the rest of my face so that I don't look like I have stripes. Now I'm going to move on to the eyes. And I'm going to use my Essence I Heart Stage Primer just to start out. And obviously I just grabbed a sweater, so sorry about that. And I don't have any particular vision for this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my large Tweezerman brush, and I'm going to go in with the lighter of the two matte colors just for a crease color to give something to blend into. This one's a really nice crease color. And it's called Fix, in case you're wondering. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to go back in and add more later. Now I'm going to go in and highlight using 50/50, which is the creamy shade. It's kind of cool that they give you such a big highlight shade since you're going to use it. Like a lot. And also, because it's so big, you could probably use it for your face as well. And it's not too white or silvery, so it look quite good, I think. So I'm going to go for a fairly light look today. So I'm going to pop this, so I'm going to pop Dive, which is this first color, onto my whole eyelid. And this one does have some pretty nice fallout, so it's worth protecting your under eyes if you don't want to clean it up later. I'm going to use a bit of folded paper towel. And I'm going to take a small blender brush from e.l.f. and I'm going to take the darker matte color, which is called Dare. And I'm going to put that in the outer corner and into the crease. I'm going to use the tweezer band just to help blend the edge. Then I think I'm just going to put a little bit of Resist, which is this middle shimmery color, also into the outer corner. A little bit more of Fix, and we'll blend out the edges again. Just a little bit more Resist right into the crease. And then just to brighten up that first color again, I'm going to take a little bit more of Dive onto the main part of the eye, or the center of the eye. Sorry, I thought I was just filming, but I'm just using Stag, which is the pencil from the palette, to line my waterline. Then I think I'm going to take the same brush I used for my blush. I'm going to use a little bit of that highlight color again to highlight the tops of my cheekbones. Oh yeah, that's pretty. And then to finish up the eyes, I'm going to use the mascara from the palette, which is of course the Urban Decay Perversion. If you aren't bothered about waterproofness, I would say this is a really good sort of quick mascara because one coat gives a really nice look. Just because I want bottom lash mascara too, I'm going to use my Buxom waterproof, just because I don't trust the non-waterproof stuff on my bottom lashes. And then I guess to finish up the look, I should use the Naked lip gloss. But first I'm just going to use my Annabelle lip liner in Buff just to give it a bit of a base and something to stick to. That's just a super natural lip liner, so it really shouldn't affect the color. And this is the color of the lip gloss. It is called Sesso, and it's just sort of a shimmery, maybe dusty pink color. So the lip liner does affect the color of that gloss just a little bit. The gloss doesn't have too much color to it, but it is a bit more pink if you just wear it on its own. With this lip liner, they sort of combine to give more of a nude lip gloss or lipstick look, but it's still quite pretty. And I'll just spray it with my setting spray. It's my Urban Decay All-Nighter. And that's the completed look. I hope that you liked this video and that you found it interesting if you've been wondering how to use your Naked on the Run palette, or maybe it helped you to decide if you want the Naked on the Run palette. So if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this one, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!